Okay, I'm sorry. I have to ask because that goes into the next question. Are we going, are we headed to a point where literally I could get up and instead of taking 2, 3 months, believe it or not, it kind of takes that long to shoot and edit and make it sometimes shorter because sometimes, don't forget, I make a whole thing about iPad movies on the iPad that are feature length according to IMDb.
Right.
But my point to you is, will it reach a point where I'm going to get up and I'm going to have an AI assistant that I say, okay, today I want to make a movie about a pumpkin that does this, and this, because Halloween's coming up and I want to make a Halloween movie. And then either it's instantaneous or maybe I go out, I go about my day, I come home and I have a whole feature length movie waiting for me. Is that coming?
Yes. Story's still going to matter. So the writer wins. Right. So I think the writer is actually now becoming the most valuable human again, because the writer's been replaced by the executives and the executive notes and the marketplace and the international market where we have to sell. And if you don't know international rules now for movies, within the first 3 minutes of your Hollywood production, we need to know what genre it is. If it's a comedy, there's got to be a joke in the first 3 minutes. If it's drama, we have to know that. It's all these rules, right? So the executives and their formulas have been running Hollywood forever. So I don't want to hear this, oh no, AI is going to replace something. Like, I'm happy for AI to erase every single douchebag executive at every studio, right? Who took their notes from their assistant script writer, junior note taker, right? And they're only really greenlighting the ones that they have deals with. So it's all a joke.
Okay, but then this goes into the next question, because I think that what people fear about with those people being erased and what those people fear is it's then going to be a thing of people basically saying, give me this movie, give me this movie. And then suddenly everyone's just only watching the things that they're creating. Nobody is watching things like that are made by someone and paying for it and keeping the industry. Do you think that that's going to happen? Or do you think, like you said, hey, story does matter? So there's always it's just going to become a thing where things are going to change, but it's just going to be that there's less gatekeepers. The really good stuff is going to be the really good stuff, just kind of like it's always been. Or what are your takes on that?
I think, and I'm going to try to do this, but it's really heavy, which is, when the gatekeepers go away, as much as I love that, what I'm realizing is it's true anarchy. And so take a look at America. And it's like, Darren's going to talk about America and history. But think about how impressive it was for however many years that America had an identity, a continent, right? Europe, Germany. Look at Germany. It's the size of a state. This idea of national identity and nationalism, right? These are all small, little, tiny little places. The fact that America, a continent, had an identity is insanity. We had an identity because we had 4 ways in which all news and information was delivered. So, and really just 2, radio and TV. Okay. And so, yes, it was always rigged. And yes, they were always picking the narratives. But guess what? We were a country. And we were all on the same narrative. Now, I think we were not being lied to, but I think we were totally being forced narratives. Right? So we're all on the same page on Vietnam. We're all on the same page on World War II. We're all on the same page of this hurricane just hit. National relief. New Orleans. Floods. Okay, like we were all connected on the same news, right? Now, social media comes, blows that all out. We no longer have a consensus on anything anymore in America. We're all siloed, right?
Mm-hmm.
So once you have everyone being able to communicate, you get to pick what you want to be focused on today. Like, I've had zero interest in the floodings. I have people in my life who are like following it every day. That's their national news. Then I have people like, did you see this riot? I'm like, people are still rioting? What are you talking about? Oh, like, I'm interested in whatever I'm interested in, right? Because all the gatekeepers are gone. So we have no more common anything. And at any given moment, it turns out that there is a horrific story being told. Like, there's something really bad. Like, if you want to focus on human trafficking, it's really bad. But there's also another thing that's really bad happening. Like, we don't talk about Chicago anymore. Like, that used to be like the thing, like how many people died in Chicago. You could focus on that. You could focus on COVID deaths. Well, now we live in a world where, because there's no more gatekeepers, there is no more general consensus. There is no more one story. We have zero alignment. And I think we have zero American culture bond. It's all gone. And where I was like, yeah, get rid of the gatekeepers, I was like, oh wow, this is actually really bad. Like, I think it's really bad. And it's like, maybe we did need somebody just giving us one story. It's like, I'm pretty sure you had Florida get hit, you had North Carolina. Like, we don't even, those who are interested in that can be, and they can follow it. Like, I'm sure someone's like tracking JD Vance blunders, and that's like all they're into. Did you hear what JD Vance said? No, I didn't. I'm not following that, because there is no way to get a national. I mean, Trump got shot and it wasn't even news 48 hours later. He didn't even treat it. Like, of all people, Trump didn't even lean into it. Right? Because he knew that the news cycle was like that day and maybe the day after. And we moved on. Like,
it's so crazy, because when that happened, and for a moment there was sort of the feeling that happened on 9/11 of, hey, we're going to come together. That lasted, like you said, about a day or two.
Like,
and
the Monday after, the squad was like yelling at the FBI, like, for like a day. Like, what's her name was like the squad, whoever that is. AOC, AOC was literally yelling at the FBI for like a blunder. Like, it was like wow, we're all, like you said, like at 9/11, and then we were done. It was just like, there is no more consensus. I mean, there's not even consensus on reality.
Right.
Like, there's not even a consensus on gender. There's not like, we live in, like, when Nietzsche said God is dead, think about right now, science is now God, and now people are saying science is dead. Like, a flat earth conversation is now a legitimate conversation. Like, we never went to the moon is a legitimate conversation.